I feel like I uncover that a lot when I talk to my U of A professors, that they're just impressed with these incremental changes that you speak of. And then,
right.
You have an audience every time you start a new class, and certainly a lot of the students you might have maybe come out of agriculture, possibly, but a lot of them don't. Mm-hmm. What's one thing that you're always trying to get across when you talk to people, certainly your students in the classroom?
Well, you mentioned that right there. When I was first here, you probably been teaching in the College of Agriculture, soil science classes, crop science production. I would have students that would probably come into the class, I'd say 60, 70% probably had some ag background, right? And as times have gone on, it's shifted.
Oh, wow.
I'd say the last 10 years I was actually in the classroom. Probably the gradient there, Julie, was probably more like about 10% of the students had ag background. Over 90% of the students have no real. They might have visited Uncle John's farm or something sometime or another, but they don't have direct access or direct experience in agriculture. So that has really shifted over the course of my professional career here at the U of A. Talking to colleagues around the country, I think that's even common in places like, you'd say, the more traditional Midwestern type of universities as well.
Sure.
So one of the things that I always try to get across to folks is that, particularly here in Arizona, first thing right off the bat is this business that it's a system. It's crops and soils. We oftentimes think of crops just to what's happening above ground and animals above ground, but so much is happening. It's all dependent. Like we started the conversation, we all live, all animals on this planet live from the soil, from this little skin of the earth. That's where plants fix energy from the sun, and they turn that energy into biological energy, and we get all of our nutrients and all of the water that plants grow from through the soil. And all of us animals depend and live on that. So you've got to understand this. There's a system we're trying to understand. That's what agronomy, or crop and soil science together. We're trying to understand that in combination with the climate and the environment that we're working with. So that's the first place you have to start. And out here in Arizona, you have to understand, too, it takes water to produce food.
Right.
And it just doesn't happen magically. It takes a lot of water to produce food. That's Mother Nature. That's biology, and we have to work with that.
Rosie on the house, every Arizona homeowner's best friend.